Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated.
It changes you if you take a genetic editing. It's you who are changed.
It's the integration of those spheres. Just think of sensors planted into our brains. The opportunities are immense. The frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, the COVID-19 crisis, would be seen as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. CHIPS Act, because it's an important step to create the physical brain for digitalization. So people assume we are just going back to the good old world which we had, and everything will be normal again. This is, let's say, fiction. It will not happen. The cut which we have now is much too strong in order not to leave traces. The effect will be much similar to World War. We need our brains, but maybe a little bit in a different way. We must continue to fight. This global reset is necessary. We need a great reset. Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight the virus, but to shape the system and to shape our global destiny. Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants, and we measure your brain waves, and I can immediately tell you how the people react, or I can feel how the people react to your answers.
I mean, there are a few ways to approach this, but some sort of interface directly with your cortical neurons particularly.
But doesn't that imply surgical insertion?
Not necessarily. You could go through the veins and arteries, because that provides a complete roadway to all of your neurons. Your neurons are very heavy users of energy, so they need high blood flow. So you automatically, with your veins and arteries, have a road network to your neurons.
Still some kind of surgery, right?
Yes, but you could insert something, basically, into the jugular and have. It gets macabre, but
it sounds really easy and.
It doesn't involve.
Risk-free.
It doesn't involve, like chopping your skull off or anything like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
And plus, you're not a house cat anymore.
I see.
Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new God will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny. Yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about alignment.
I wish that was funny.
Memphis, where our new god will come from. As we see here, Elon's AI supercomputer project is in Memphis, Tennessee. And as you heard from Elon himself, how Memphis was the capital of ancient Egypt. And we can see in the Bible, Memphis is a symbol of the consequences of turning away from God, deception, and folly. Now, the Hebrew name for the ancient Egyptian city of Memphis was Noth or Moth. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. And now the city of Memphis had several other names, including the meaning of the house of the spirit of Ptah. Now you may be asking, who is the spirit of Ptah? Well, apparently this was the ancient Egyptian god of creation, arts, crafts, and trades. He was also considered the architect of the universe. Ptah was the chief deity of Memphis. And we can see here, according to the legend, Memphis was the first capital of United Egypt. Makes me think of the Tower of Babel, where everybody was united. Oh yeah, a nice little hand sign there, Elon. So you're telling me the guy who wants to implant a chip into your brain and tie your consciousness with AI, who also says that AI is summoning a demon.
The artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon.
How our new god will come out of this artificial intelligence, which again is coming out of Memphis, which he makes a point to tie in how Memphis is originally from ancient Egypt, while throwing up the hand sign. Nothing to see here, guys. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the Tesla logo upside down looks like a witch's hat. I'm sure that's just me looking too far into it. Now, this interview that Jordan Peterson had with Elon Musk blew my mind. It confirmed everything that I was suspecting with Elon. And I plan on making more videos on this interview because some of the things that were said here blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind, and how nobody else is talking about what was said. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I do not trust that guy at all. But do you know who I do trust? Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who has delivered us and saved us from our sins, and he will deliver us from this evil and wicked world. And with that, guys, keep your eyes focused upon him during these crazy times. Pray for wisdom and discernment, and allow him to guide you. I will continue to do what he has led me to do here. Again, if you think this is all silly and crazy, then you can just keep on scrolling. That's fine. I love you anyways. But to those who see what's going on, who have the discernment, who have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know what time it is, guys. I love you all so much. God bless, and remember, the just shall live by faith.